Hi, my name is Attorney Walter Rudolph Hnot III. I wanted to talk to you very, very quickly about a question that sometimes pops up. What should I bring into the Social Security Disability Hearing Office, ergo into the actual trial room with me, the hearing office room, where the judge is? It's pretty simple. What you're going to do is you're going to bring solely your license or identification card, whatever you have, photo ID, federal ID, state ID, proves that's you. And you're going to leave everything else in the car. That'll get you out of the trouble. We have some claimants that are just idiots. They'll okay, well, I want to bring my iPad in, and, blah, 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 and I'm thinking, iPad? What are you talking about? You're homeless. How'd you get an iPad? Oh, well, my buddy gave it to me. Okay, cool. How do you power it? Oh, I take it to McDonald's. Okay, cool. So you've been going through this whole thing that you can't read, right? And you have an iPad? No. That'll get a lot of people out of trouble. Now, in that particular case, that client was just a liar, a disingenuous individual, and we did withdraw from his claim. But the bottom line is that just keep stuff in the car. Your phone, it's not even allowed in, so don't bring it. Lots of keys and keychains, whatever. Just take your one car key if you drove there. If you didn't, just whatever. If you took the bus, see if the guard will just hold on to it in one of the drawers. There's always a guard there. That's one of those little Garrett wands that'll wind you down. But bottom line, the only thing you need to bring in is your ID. That's it. Don't bring a bunch of other stuff. Don't bring a giant book bag. The classic, I've got a horrible back problem, and then foof, they bring a book bag, and the book bag is filled with tons of stuff. Well, how do you think that helps your credibility? It doesn't. It hurts it. Oh, it's not that heavy. Okay, cool. Then, when you fill it with 5 pillows worth of stuff, then, it's bursting at the seams. Like, what do you expect? They're going to look at that and think it's heavy. So just be smart about it. And then also, like I've said this a million times throughout these videos, don't be an idiot, because, a lot of DIYers, like most of the people actually watching these videos are DIYers, but a lot of these DIYers that I run into, they're just complete idiots. They'll do the dumbest of dumb things out of all of the claimants. And what they'll do is they'll literally have this idea, and that idea blossoms into 3 other ideas. And then probably about 3 levels down from that level, they'll come out with something that makes no sense. It's scary how they even came to that conclusion. And they'll basically then act on that as if it's like, made in stone, written into gold. Here we go, I don't know. I don't know. The bottom line is, like, if you think that you're going to be able to outsmart the SSA, like that stuff doesn't really happen that much anymore. Like, you can play all these games, you can do all this stuff, you can yada yada. But the SSA system for Social Security Administration disability is all about now at this point is medical evidence, vocational evidence, academia evidence, admin evidence, legal evidence. Boom. It's not as easy to get on it as it used to be. The system's completely overloaded. You have to meet, equal, or exceed a listing. You have to meet the 5-step sequential process. It's not really, honestly, a walk in the park. You could get a vocational allowance. You could get, you could meet, equal, or exceed something, or you get a gridding. Cool, awesome. But remember, at the end of the day, like, no offense here, guys, but if you're thinking, well, I'm gonna really show this judge, I'm gonna really start doing it, when you start getting that mentality that you're gonna really impress the hell out of the judge with all the stuff that you can do, you're just showing the judge that you have the ability to go forward and get another job. That's basically the deal. You need to be smart about it, because you're sitting in front of a human being that is expecting to see you, which is impossible in this situation because you're in a trial or a hearing or whatever they want to call it, because you're at a heightened state. You're like worrying there's this judge that's going to decide your fate that you've been waiting years for, and blah blah blah. But they're trying, and the way it's supposed to be, they're trying to see you in your average state of being. Okay. So when you start to say, well, I'm going to need this and this and this and this, and I'm going to have my phone because my phone's got this, and if I don't, it's going to ring, and that's going to tell me I have to take my medication in the trial, and I'm going to start taking my medication in the trial, and that's going to end up, like, I don't know, hire an attorney. You can hire me, you can hire somebody else, but hire an attorney to go and walk you through all of the brilliant ideas that you have and all of the absolutely moronic ideas that you have. Because you're going to have them, and you're going to go through them, and then all of a sudden you're going to need to throw those ideas against the wall and see if they still stick, because at the end of the day, some of the things I've come across have just blown my mind as to how they even got to that idea. All right, my name is Attorney Walter Rudolph Hnot III. I'm a Disability Resolution PA, an Orlando-based law firm. I'll catch you a little bit later. Remember, this video maybe you'll have by the time you get to it. And remember, at the same time, which is really important here, if you have a unique question for your unique claim, like we're talking about right now in this video, go ahead and give me a call and I'll walk you through it. All right, thanks so much. Bye-bye.